All right, so let's talk about program settings. So program settings, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. If you are the program owner, this section right at the beginning here will affect you because we're going to talk about program managers. So program owners have the ability to add program managers. Program managers are people who have similar abilities to owners. They can see everything on the overview page. They can interact and change things about users. They can leave notes on users. But they can't add other program managers. And they also can't remove other program managers. Program managers need to have an account on Daycamp.io. They don't need to create their own program or anything like that, but they need to have a verified account on the website before you add them to a program. So when you want to add a program manager, all you have to do is you press this button. It says add a new program manager. There is this warning here, and the reason for that is that making sure that you know that adding a program manager will show them all of the analytics/demographics information of participants in your program, as well as identifiable names. So generally, a program manager should be somebody who's directly affiliated with your organization. They shouldn't be an external person. It should just be somebody who is already trusted by your organization to know the participants that are involved in your program. All you have to do to add them is type in their email address. So if we try to add some, let's say, random email address, it's not going to work because this person doesn't have an account with Daycamp.io yet. We'll try this with an email that will work. So this is an account on our test server. And we can go ahead and add them as a manager. We can see, okay, they were added on March 9th. Anytime that I come to this page, I can see that some email at email.com has access to this page or has access to the program. And just as a quick reminder, being the manager of a program, that title card shows up something like this. So it's green rather than blue, and it has this link icon. That means that you're linked to the program. It doesn't mean that you own the program. All right, but now back on the Hogwarts After School Program settings page, I've removed that program manager. And we can go ahead and we can take a look at more of the login portal settings. So these are settings that affect how the login portal works and looks. As you can see, we have direct access to the program display name, which is Hogwarts After School Program. If I were to change that, it would change the title up here. It would change the title in the above tab list. And it would also change the title on the back end. We can adjust the portal access code from here. So if somebody learns your portal access code, you can actually go ahead and change it from this prompt. We have a newer feature here, which is automatically sign out participants. And this was a user feedback generated prompt. So what you can do is you can enable this, and you can actually choose a time each day in your local time zone that everybody will be signed out at. So, let's say your program closes at 6 p.m. every night. You could say, at 6:30, let's say at 6:30, everyone automatically gets logged out. So what that would mean is if you forgot to sign people out, or if you were running out the door yourself, at 6:30 p.m., everyone would be removed, signed out, taken care of, and that would be you wouldn't come in the next day to a bunch of people still signed in. You've probably noticed on this Hogwarts After School Program page, the login portal, there's this background image here. We can change that here from this selection where it says Portal Background Image URL. So you can actually enter in any URL you want, and it will use that image as the background. Or you can upload an image from your computer. So you could, click Upload from Computer, choose File, and choose the file that you want to use. Finally, we have a custom CSS input. CSS is the language that defines what websites look like. At some point, we'll do a deep dive into how to customize your login portal and how it looks. But pretty much what this is you can insert CSS code that changes the appearance of your login portal. And anytime you come to this page and you're ready to save changes, you can just hit Save. And settings are saved successfully. And quickly, I'll just show you this same settings page from the Burlington Teen Center view. And just as a reminder, this is the program that I do not have direct access to. I am a manager of this program. So you can see that the User settings for adding a management person are gone, and that's by design. Managers cannot add other managers. Only program owners can add managers. But I still have all of the different settings here. And actually, interestingly enough, this program has custom CSS, so you can kind of see a little bit what that looks like.